In every organization, different people care about different numbers. Finance team wants margins, HR wants the performance, and management wants the summary metrics. But what we usually do in such cases, we create multiple versions of the report, same data but different column combinations. And before you knew it, you create a different five versions or more than three versions of the report. But what if instead you could switch between different column views inside of one single report? So no duplication, no confusion, no version chaos, just one smart structure. So with that in mind, let's jump into Excel. Okay. So now this is the Excel file which we will be doing the work. And if you see in this file, this is the first table, which is we talking about the sales report. Now, this is a sales report wherein the salespersons are there who are coming from which territory they are in, and what is the current priority, what is the priority for them, and what is the quarterly revenue they are bringing, and let us checking. That is the one table we have created. The second table is a view. Now, what is view? We just created for ourselves for our requirement. Say for example, v1. V1 means what we want in view 1. So for example, like I said, HR wants only the performance, finance team wants only the metrics, and management wants the summary of all things. So we need to finalize the column headers for which these particular things are there. So for example, for view 1, we want name, current priority, and quarterly revenue. So we can put view 1 and then we can put a column header. Same way for view 2, we have name, territory, and latest check-in, and on quarterly revenue. And for the third, view 3 will be name and current priority. Okay. Now this cell values, why I have done is that just to show that what are they made up of. Uh, it can be a good use, but let's check out. I will share you in the end of the video. So stay tuned till the end. Okay. Now let's get started. So we are looking at this thing. So what I did, I created a table. Now how we create a table? Control T, select all the data, Control T. Then you can go for, okay, it's not coming because it's already been created. So you can just press Control T. It will get a table view and you can do that. Now we're coming to the view here. I will creating just K4. I put the view header and I put the text as input value. So the formula will be linked to this input value and will combine both this data of the table, and it will give you the result. Okay, now let's understand what exactly this is all about. Say for example, view 3. So what we are talking about, say for example, you are a head of finance department, and you just want to, so H of HR department. Okay, and you need to find out only the name and current priority. Okay, so it is, which is view 3, because you don't want the rest of the column headers, that is name, territory, or the quarterly revenue, latest checkings. You don't want, you just want the name and current priority. So how to do that? So you would just put this thing, the view thing will be there, and then automatically this will be captured. So for example, if I put, see, it's automatically taking all of the rest headers. And if I put view 1, it will automatically. This is a dynamic thing which we created. How do we create it? Let's see. So what I did, I just used the three simple formulas. Majorly, I should say only two formulas I've used: index and match. Okay. Now, for all those who are using Microsoft 365, you might be using X match. That can be used in also the 21 version, because I am using 21 version. That's the thing. And also, you can use choose columns as also, and call two row. That means it will be transparent. It will just uh, put it in the transparent bin. That way you can do it. We are focusing on the index and match because this formula is applicable for both the versions, 365 and 2021. So that is why I made this formula. Now if you look at what is index match and this thing, so very simple thing in index, you always know. For those we don't know, we will just again talk about the index thing. So index match is what? Index is like a index match is a similar form of the VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, what it does, it just take the lookup value, and then it will take the column array and then the column index and give you the result. The same way, if you see here index, if error is the error which we need to capture. But major thing is that index, what is the array name? So I have taken I8 to I16. So where is I8 and I16? This is the what I am talking about. So I8 to I16, I have absolute given reference. put the dollar sign. Then I told Excel to match it with L1. Okay, but where is L1 lookup value should be there in the lookup array. So where 1 will be there, it will find out here. And then based on that, it will give me the column header. Same way here I put the same thing, and here also I put the same thing. Okay. Now the second thing, so we have done the header. So we got the headers depending upon this view. But what about the values which you need to be, and it has to be matched according to the column header, right? It should not be uh, different. Then the whole concept of dynamic reporting will be wrong. What we did here, we have put the same thing here, but here there is a slightly difference. When we started with the match, we put an index formula again. So where I put that index I8 to I16. So from column header we have put match. Then I gone to the same match L4 and then H8 to H16. So L4 is where it has to be there in this. So it has looked at. Then I gone to the value if error we have done. Then we have gone to the match lookup array. Okay, where is the lookup array? It is from B7 to F7. So B7 to F7 is this one. See, is looking in there, and then it will give you the value as uh, positive. It is there. If or else, it will give the 0. This is how I have made this. Now, if you see the view, I put view. See 3 times. Okay. Now, for example, this is what now if you want to make it formatting, you can do it formatting. But what is the problem in that formatting? Say, for example, you want to make the formatting dynamic because static will be problem. Say, for example, if I put this border, okay, let's imagine we put this border. Now, what will happen? See, this will be there. This does not look good. So ideally, we should not put it static. So we need to do something which is conditional formatting kind of thing. This where the conditional formatting comes. So how to do conditional formatting? First, you select everything, okay, and you go to the conditional formatting, new rule. Okay, here use a formula you can do, and here you can put VLOOKUP this thing, for example, is equal to not, and you can do that, or else you can just format it like in that way also. So this way also we can do the formatting. But rest sure, if you don't want to format because this is a master file, if you want to show it and you can show it to your HR or finance team or management team, so you have to create a copy. So you can create a copy and give it to them, and then you can format it. Okay, so this is how this all things work. Okay, now I go deep into this formulas and will share you with more examples so that you can understand what exactly is all about. Okay, now if you want to join the course, click on the link below in the description of YouTube video. You will get that link. And if you are a new follower, be sure to follow this channel and be rest assured because I will be bringing a lot of things on this YouTube channel. So thank you so much, and do share your comment about how you like this video. Thank you so much.